Welcome explorers, I'm Alistair.
I'm Douglas, and we are the Highland Hikers. So today we are back in familiar surroundings.
Yeah.
Our last Munro we did was Ben Vane, about 4 weeks ago now, I think it was. And we're back at the Inveruglas car park again. Slightly different viewpoint though.
Yeah, we've just come round from the actual car park onto this kind of wee viewpoint structure that's built out here. It's quite funky, and it gives you some good views kind of south of Loch Lomond. But today we're not going back up Ben Vane, we're going to go up the next one to it, Ben Vane.
Yep, so it's a similar route, at least at the start. You head up the access road for the Loch Lomond Dam, and rather than going right to Ben Vane, you go left to Ben Vane.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'll probably be quite similar sort of walk.
Yeah.
But no, it'll be a good one. We've picked a nice day for it.
Yeah, the forecast for the next few days is for chucking it down, and it's been chucking it down all week, so we thought we'd try and make the most of the one day where the rain was not supposed to be falling. So we've struck out today, and hopefully we're going to get some good weather. It's supposed to be pretty windy, but sun's supposed to be out, and we're actually leaving a wee bit later on in the day today, aren't we?
Yeah, so yeah, it's a Friday today, so we both managed to get a wee day off work. That was quite good, and yeah, we're doing a bit of a later start, so it's around midday just now. The idea behind that was with the sort of darker nights, we thought hit summit around about golden hour coming in, and maybe get some shots of sunset and that, so that should be hopefully quite interesting.
Yeah, so head torches are in the bags, packed just in case, but I don't think it should be too bad on the way back, because we've got the tarmac path for a good portion of it. You just need to get off the Munro itself, back onto that, and it's a fairly easy walk back down the road, even if it is in the dark from there.
Yeah, it's quite a short walk as well, to be fair. It's what, I think 11 kilometres and 930 metres of ascent or something like that we've got to do. So
certainly less than Ben Vane.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, let's get on with the walk then.
Yep, we'll see you further up the road.
Cool. Okay, that is us about 3.7 kilometres into the walk now. We've got about 45 minutes, so fairly good progress coming up the track.
Yeah, it's nice and steady, pretty easy, concrete underway, the whole path, so it's nice and straightforward at this point.
Yeah, so you can see behind us, Ben Vane off behind us, there, that's it.
That's the right one.
And this is where we leave the kind of really good path to head off up the path up the hill, so you can see that just behind us here. You would head up that, so probably the going will get a bit tougher now that we've got to this point. It'll be steeper and yeah, less good underfoot. But
yeah, I think there is a kind of path further back down the road, and they say it's a wee bit more boggier there. This one kind of looks a bit more like the way you would go. It looks like you could fall it right up the kind of shoulder of the mountain, so from here it looks quite steep, but from having been up Ben Vane, it's not actually that bad when you kind of see it from the side. So if you are coming up the road, don't let it kind of overwhelm you a bit when you see it towering above you.
Yeah, it always looks bigger until you get there, then you realise it's not too bad when you're heading up.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to continue on up and hopefully get a nice kind of sunset on the summit.
Fingers crossed for us.
Yep, cool. Well, let's head up then. well that's us just underneath the summit of Ben Vane. We were up there.
Yes.
It was very, very windy.
Yes, it certainly is. You kind of come up over the numerous false summits that you've got to expect with Ben Vane, although there's probably a few more than I expected.
Yeah.
And I read there was about 4, but I think at the end I thought I counted 4 and then had about another 3 after that. But yeah, just once you kind of come around that last wee bit and you kind of come up to the kind of summit plateau, oh my goodness, the wind just absolutely buffets you right in the face. It's horrible.
Absolute gale force. So we've just, as I say, hidden behind the summit just now to get out of the wind. Yeah, so that was Ben Vane, 916 metres.
Yep.
So one of the smallest Munros. But no, it was good getting up here. We've got some nice views. If we spin round,
Yep.
then we can see all the way down Loch Lomond behind us, which is quite nice.
Yeah. Sun's just kind of creeping in there, which is nice, but after a good wee bit there it was chucking it down and we couldn't really see much, but the sun is managing to squeak through some of the clouds. Ben Vorlich over kind of in that way is completely in darkness just now from the clouds, and we could see Ben Louis off in the distance as well, but again the clouds kind of come in around that, but certainly the view behind us here looks really, really great.
Yep, absolutely. And my hands are absolutely freezing now, so I think stick the gloves on and maybe get down and warm up a wee bit.
Yeah, maybe get a wee bit of grub in as well.
Cool. Yeah, certainly no drone flying, unfortunately, up here. Far too windy. Wouldn't see the drone again if we tried to fly that. So
bye
yeah.
drone.
Back to the car park. Bit early for sunset as well, aren't we? So
yeah, I think we'll probably head down a bit. I don't want to be up right up the top here for sunset. There's a good scramble to get down, and I don't fancy that part. But I think go down a wee bit and we get some good views. But also, first snow of the year for me.
Oh yeah, definitely. Aye.
It's not lying, mind you,
no.
But it's definitely snowing.
Cool. Well, let's get down then.
Take care.
Got Alistair in his element right now, enjoying golden hour, taking the photos. I think he's taking some good photos. You can see the sun behind us just setting in the distant hills, and our man with his camera taking photos. One of my favourite things to do. Well, that is us back at the car park now in the pitch black, but we found a wee light to stand under so you can actually see us for this end bit, so that's quite nice.
Yeah. So we didn't have to use the head torch to try and light us up here. So. But yeah, it's quite unusual coming down the road in the dark there, quite funky, and the moon came out just as we came off the mountain onto the tarmac road, and that looked pretty spectacular, kind of seeing like a moonrise. I don't think I've ever actually seen something like that before, you know. I mean, I've seen the moon come up, but never actually just watched it just creep over the top of the mountain and being so bright. It was
yeah, it was
really
like
good.
right in front of us, and it was coming up kind of through the clouds and then above them and then into more clouds and that.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, it was cool coming down in the dark as well. I quite enjoyed that, given that it was planned this time,
yes,
rather than previous walks where it's been unplanned and you're like, I'm gonna get back to the car. But no, it was good. We had the head torches and that,
yeah.
so all good.
It was, yeah, we knew it'd be pretty safe as long as we could get onto the road at a reasonable time, and we got there and it still wasn't fully dark at that point, so it was all
yeah,
good.
that was an interesting walk. Enjoyed that. We still did it relatively quickly. What, we were 5.5 hours or something?
Yeah, 5.5 hours back to the car here, and considering how much we stopped,
yeah,
especially for photos there in the end and the way back, yeah, I think we did pretty good.
Cool. Well, that was good stuff. That was your 17th Munro,
17.
was it?
Hopefully get to 20 before the end of the year. Fingers crossed, the weather depending. But I mean, if you're enjoying everything you've seen so far, then you know, please subscribe to the channel. It does a heck of a lot for us, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we will see you in the next one.
Take care.
Bye bye.